He wept on national television for his murdered wife and son while hiding a multi-million-dollar empire of blood and fraud. Welcome back to Dark Files. In the sun-drenched, moss-draped swamps of South Carolina's Low Country, the Murdaugh family ruled like royalty for nearly a century. 3 generations of men served as local prosecutors, wielding unchecked legal power. But behind the prestige lay a rotting core of corruption, addiction, and greed. On the night of the 7th of June, 2021, prominent attorney Alex Murdaugh called 911 hysterically, reporting that he had found his wife, Maggie, and his 22-year-old son, Paul, brutally shot to death near the dog kennels of their sprawling estate, Moselle. The nation watched in sympathy as Alex played the role of the shattered patriarch. But investigators quickly realized that the grieving father had a secret life and a motive so dark it shocks the conscience. To find out how a botched boat crash blew open a century of family secrets, like, share, and follow Dark Files for Part 2. A casual cell phone video taken minutes before the murders completely destroyed the killer's alibi. Welcome back to Part 2 of the Murdaugh murders saga on Dark Files. As state investigators dug into Alex's life, they discovered he was drowning in millions of dollars of debt. He had been embezzling client settlement funds for years to feed a massive, secret opioid addiction and maintain a lifestyle he could no longer afford. Days before the murders, his law partners confronted him about massive financial theft. Desperate to stall his financial ruin and manufacture sympathy to deflect from his crimes, Alex hatched a horrific plan. But his biggest mistake was digital. Minutes before Maggie and Paul were killed, Paul had taken a casual video of a dog at the kennels. In the background audio, distinct voices could be heard, including Alex's. He hadn't been away from the property like he claimed. He was right there. How did the trial unfold in front of millions of live stream viewers? To catch the courtroom showdown, please like, share, and follow Dark Files for Part 3. The gavel drops on a dynasty built on lies. Welcome to the final chapter of the Alex Murdaugh case on Dark Files. The trial was a cinematic masterclass in legal drama. Despite taking the stand in a frantic, tearful attempt to convince the jury of his innocence, the physical and digital evidence pointed squarely at Alex. Prosecutors proved he used 2 separate weapons, a shotgun and a rifle, to brutally execute his own family members to buy time and sympathy. In March 2023, the jury returned a swift guilty verdict. Alex Murdaugh was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, effectively ending the reign of the most notorious legal dynasty in modern American history. If you love deep dives into corruption and high-stakes trials, hit like, share, and follow Dark Files.